Hello and welcome back to Spoken Essays. I'm Harshivara and you're watching the live video where I figure out how to code. So without further ado, let's begin and let's see what we have for us today. And I'll show you some of my code and I'll continue with the problems that I discovered last weekend. Okay, so let's share my screen first. Right now my screen, you can't see anything in on my screen, so just right. What I'll do is just a second. I'll open this. Yeah. Why don't I show you the Samsung monitor and the anchor? Okay. Apparently that's also off. Interestingly off. Okay. But you guys can see it now. Very good. Okay. That's much better. Right. I'll turn overlays on for now. And you know what? Let's go into freeCodeCamp. Let's see what I was doing before. Okay, now that freeCodeCamp's open, I will instead share with you another screen. So instead of for Sony TV capture, instead of this capture, I'll use this property to do it. Okay, perfect, very good. Now let's continue from what we were doing the last time. Now this is not data visualization, sorry, relational database, my bad. Right, if I scroll down enough, I'll get to the kitty ipsum. Now I've finished kitty ipsum last week, but somehow something happened and this hasn't resolved itself, so I'll run it with code ally first. If there are still problems, I'll open it with my Firefox browser and try to solve it over there. Okay, so what does this look like now? It says starting virtual server. Okay, we'll wait for it to start the virtual server. I think my local storage was cleared, so hopefully we don't get stuck like last time. If I do get stuck, then I will ignore this and I'll go to the next part of the project, because I have finished this kitty ipsum translator anyway, so I don't know. But if this does get solved today, then I will gladly finish a few steps that were left. That were left the last time. So I don't know what will happen. Let's see what this says and go with the flow. Of course, the to start the virtual server takes a few minutes. So why don't I wait for a few minutes there? In the meanwhile, I can work on some lead code problems. Lead code, I should also set a video for this, really. Because I do whatever I like apparently. So I'll go to my JavaScript problems and that's the one. Okay, I have finished these. Now I'm working on top interview 150. I've already finished these. Now I'll work on this problem. I should create a new video for that. Of course, a new title and a new video for lead code. I'm not working on lead code on this live video. I'm just spending time. I'm spending some time. I have been spending time on lead code for some time now. Trying to solve those problems, and I've finished 2 of them so far. Maybe I can show you guys how I solve problems, how I try to figure this out in some time. Maybe I can create a session for that. But as you can see here, now it has the environment is loaded, so let's wait for it for a few seconds more. Okay, so it started with get started with a white setting, so that means there are still the same problems are occurring again. It says permission denied. Basically, I don't think it can access my local storage somehow, or maybe I don't know what the problem is, but there is some problem that needs fixing. Okay, what can we do? Let's see. Okay, unable to write file, e-access permission denied, home code li local share global JSON. So somehow the access has been denied for this thing. I don't know what to do about this, but I have finished this project, so I don't know the problem with this. Of course, I don't mind the dark mode or the light mode, but whenever I opened a virtual server in this, it always opened with a dark mode. So I think that might be a part of the problem. And these all permissions, this no permission problem should also be something to be concerned about. And yeah, a bunch of issues basically. The console printed these problems: unable to read file, VS Code remote, and this is some file. And where does the problem start? It starts with this: fail to initialize VS Code, browser verified. Right, but why does it catch that error? Because it tries to access local storage, perhaps. Okay, some could not set body background to theme background, exactly, could not find color theme data in local storage. So that means there is a problem with my local storage. So let me try and clear my local storage and my cache, and I'll open this page again. I'll close this tab, open console here, and I'll write local storage tab dot clear. I'll press tab and press enter. My local storage should be removed now. That's what I've learned so far. How to clear local storage in Chrome. Open Google Chrome console by select application. Okay, let's find out application. It's here. Okay, select local storage so I can see local storage here. Right click. This is some Salesforce apparently. What? This is Google local storage, OGS, accounts.google.com, indexed.db, WebSQL, session storage, cookies from ogs.google.com, interest groups, shared storage, cached storage, how to clear local storage in Chrome. That's the official one. That's the official website. Okay, that's an extension, my bad. How to clear local storage for a website. How to clear Chrome local storage and Chrome storage sync. Okay, that's much better. You may have, okay, Chrome storage.sync.clear apparently. The API is asynchronous, so do subsequent actions to the storage, use a callback. Callback is optional. You know what? Yeah, let's do all of these. Chrome dot storage, that doesn't exist apparently. Chrome dot storage doesn't exist to the console. Ouch. Does storage? Yes. Dot sync? Nope. S lowercase. Dot sync? Nope, that also doesn't exist. Maybe it does. I don't know. Sync dot local. Sorry, there's no local. Sync dot clear, perhaps. There should be. Yeah, exactly. Uncaught. Storage is not defined. Sync is also not defined. Yeah. Maybe it's Chrome sync. Chrome is not a function, of course. Dot. What are some functions allowed? As one property value of. These are the only properties. Okay, so Chrome is an object. Yeah, Chrome. Yeah, because this is object-oriented programming. I understand what this means. Anyway, I don't want any cookies at all. How do I do that? Accept, confirm my choice, go away. Okay. You can also chrome.storage.local. that is local storage dot remove. Not clear. Yeah, I've already cleared it, so I don't think so. Fine. I'll also do one thing. I'll also clear cache. Maybe that ought to do it. All time cache. Now I'll open freeCodeCamp. I should not spend more than an hour behind this. If it takes more than an hour, then I'll ignore this for now and continue with the next project. We'll know what the problems are if this shows me any problems. It will build remote environment. It will start its virtual server. Starting a virtual server takes a few seconds, almost half a minute, I think. Come on. Come on. Yep, that's a guttural sound that I made. Let's look up the meaning of guttural. Guttural. I wish they had the phonetic spelling. Yeah, I know, that's okay. Guttural. Yep, guttural. Guttural. Ha. Guttural. I wish they had that. And they must have removed it. It was used, based on this graph, it was used quite often in the late 1800s. Yeah. And then it declined in the early 1900s, and then it rose again somewhere around that. So if I make an approximation, that this would be maybe 2000s. Yeah, so in this millennia, yeah, it has become popular again. Have you? Yup, bunch of errors again. Unable to write file, no permission, e-access, permission denied. So I think there is some permission problem with my I don't know what the problem is. So in that case, hello Soumyajit, welcome back. I am back with that same issue again. I'm going to open that my screen share, so you guys will be able to look at this. Now I'll open Firefox. Maybe Firefox will start to behave now. I don't want to. Do not show this message again. Nope. Okay. I'll open. I'll not use Control Shift T or anything. Let's see. Yep, I'm logged in. Relational database. Yep. We go to Ipsum. I'll start the course again. I'll click on the start the course button again. Log in to start coding. Now I came across this weird try again. Okay, so had an error or something. I'll wait for a few seconds. Good. Agree and log on to GitHub. I'll start the course again log in. So I don't know what the problem is. GitHub, maybe it's not being able to, yeah, yep, bunch of errors again. I don't know. Anyway, I'm already logged on to github.com, so that's very cool. I mean, not cool. This, we will store your code. You won't do anything considered illegal on codeali.io. We will protect your personal data. Very reassuring. We will help you land your dream job. And again, it had problems, and I'm back stuck in a loop. Maybe I can try local storage.clear here. Local storage.clear. Yes. Done. Of course, it says undefined, but yeah. Now let me refresh this. Partition cookie or storage access was provided. Yeah. So this is a warning. Nothing to worry about. Hello Swamijit. Yes, I'm trying another browser. Next, I'll try Safari. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I saw that error and okay. Code ally. GitHub. Blocked page. I can't connect to google.com. What is going on? Interesting. Any viewers, any suggestions? Why am I not able to? Okay. टर्मिनल में देखते हैं. I'll use ping google.com. Yep, I am getting packets. I am receiving packets. Okay. Another is cancel this please. Yeah. DuckDuckGo. Just yeah. Code ally. Your DuckDuckGo search history is private. Thank you. Add your extension. Add our extension to protect personal data. Not for now. Thank you though. I should have googled. I'll go back. I'm already logged in. Get started with GitHub. Yes. Maybe if I connect to Code Ally with this, it will understand that I am hello ubiquitous. That's okay. So I'm logged in now. Settings, theme settings, that's okay. Application settings, Code Ally, apps, list. Nope, I don't want my location known. Code Ally, freeCodeCamp, apps. Code Ally error for relational database course. Oh yeah, that's exactly. Oh, this is my problem. This is what I come across. Unfortunately, it's a server-side issue again. Okay, bump anyone found it. In the last couple of days, I've booted up number guessing game course several times without any issue at all. I've also deleted the number of partner at Code Ally and restart several times. I don't know. App.codeally. Okay, so app.codeally took me to their website. I don't want to land a job right now, but app.codeally takes me to their, did not take me to their homepage. Connect your GitHub profile. It took me back. Okay. I do not want to look at jobs, my friend. I only want to look at app.codeli.io, and it redirected me here. I'm not interested in connecting my GitHub or I'm only interested in connecting that. Why am I not allowed to go to google.com? What do I even, DuckDuckGo. Search with DuckDuckGo, man. Paste. Fix connection errors. If you go to a website and get an error. If I go to your website, what happens? I mean, I can't look to ask Google how to solve Google problems, can I? Try with Chrome instead of Safari. Bro, I've been trying with Chrome. Chalo em kariye. I go back to Chrome, lead code anyway. Kya? app.codeli.com app/code. So I've visited this website before apparently in my history. Good. Perfect. Better. Thank you Samajit for that suggestion. Yep, that's the last thing I was running. If I delete this, yes, probably the problem will be solved. Let's run the code here instead of there. Maybe it will work here, not from perhaps that. Don't know. I'll also keep this open. I never know. We never know. I need some coffee as well. Okay, I'll keep this open for now. What do we have? Okay, we have 2 likes and 1 viewers. Yep, that's Somajit, of course. Somajit, college में तेरा friends ने बता दिया भाई. Of course, they are all in their 3rd year, so I don't know if they'll find this useful or not. Maybe they'll find it useful if I, work with JavaScript and lead code and try to solve lead code problems. Because everyone will be looking for placements and everything in a few months' time. Let's see. Okay. I don't know what will happen. Let's see. Let's wait for this. In the meanwhile, I'll close Firefox. Do not confirm. Just close it. VPN is off, my friend. If it were, I would have known. My Wi-Fi, every setting is off. VPN off chair, don't worry. One way to find out is going to VPN settings on my computer and it says disconnected. Encoding overloaded, of course. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, yeah. Somajit, those questions are getting personal now. Let's speak on the phone instead. Anyway. I'll have to wait for this server to begin. If an hour passes and there's no change with this, then I will consider starting the new project instead. Hello, we have 3 viewers today. Amazing. Thank you so much for all 3 of you to join. I am very happy that all 3 of you joined. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Right. Starting virtual server. This is taking longer than expected, but we'll wait. And in the meanwhile, you can also see that the title before said woohoo, and before a few seconds it also said we miss you. So I don't know how they work with that. I think if I'm on another window, another tab, then this will in a few seconds say we miss you. It's very clever indeed. Okay, I think I should integrate some YouTube or something, YouTube in my controls here. I'll work on that too. Anyway, we have 3 viewers. I'll show you guys that screen instead. Okay, the virtual server is still going. I'll just have to wait. Oh, okay, that just fell. Right, I was trying to adjust that thing. So sorry. Right. How's that? Okay. Yep, much better. Ding, ding, ding. This virtual server is still starting, and I saw that miss you sign again. It was indeed missing me. And this thing, I don't think if it is, whether it is or it is not working. Why would I do it? Okay. I'm going to refresh the page. Run code again. This time it should take less time. Yeah, it did. Take less time. Deprecated files apparently. Uh-huh. Oh, what about World Cup database, for example? Let's see. What does World Cup database do? Will it open? Virtual machine and virtual server. I think they start the virtual server in this computer itself. Yep. Deprecated. I'll open Firefox again. Maybe if I load this link here, it might work. Nope. It went to code allied jobs. Again. Yep. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Very weird. Let's run the code here. Maybe it will work here. Let's see. We're having trouble finding that site. Something's up with code ally. I don't know what for sure. I don't know anything at all. I'm not going to spend much more time behind this for now. Let's continue with what the title of the video says. Yep, a bike rental shop. Will it work? Will it? Will you? We don't know. We can only wait and have faith. It printed a few errors again. Let's wait then. There's definitely a problem here. Permission denied. Make dir. Will I even... Okay, that is not a problem. It loaded the dark mode. So, I mean, I don't know what's happening. We'll only know once we finish this thing. Okay, I'll open the terminal. Thank you. Let's go full screen. Right. Okay, the first thing you need to do is start the terminal and write echo hello terminal. We're learning more bash and SQL by building a bike rental shop. Done. This did not run the test by itself. so I know there will be problems. Did it delete all the project files? Yes, it did. Were there any project files to begin with? We will never know unless we reset the project. Yep, there are no project files, so yeah, cool. What do you want? You want me to log on to pSQL. Okay, so pSQL username equals freeCodeCamp, database name Postgres. Done. I'm logged in. List the databases with /l, of course, /l for that. Cool. As soon as I press next, a number here will appear, it should have appeared, but it didn't. I think this source control thing is what caused the problem with my previous project. Anyway, what do you want? You need your own database for the bike shop. Create a new database named bikes. Okay, quite simple to do. Create database bikes. That's how you create a database. Done. Database has been created. Next, list databases again to make sure your database got created. Yep. So I'll write /l. Oh, sorry. /l will list all the databases in this thing, and you can see bikes is here, and the owner is freeCodeCamp because I logged in with the username freeCodeCamp. Next, there it is. Connect to it. So I'll write /c to connect to it. Connect to bikes semicolon, enter. Now I'm connected to bikes. Cool, so cool. Now for better visibility, I'll turn off overlays for you guys, so you can look at this look at it better. Okay, that's so much. Okay, next, your database needs 3 tables, one for your bike inventory, one for your customers, one for your bikes that are rented out. Create a table named bikes in your database for the inventory. So again, we use the create table command. Create table bikes. Do not forget the parentheses or the semicolon. Done. Bikes has been created. Next, display the table. So we use /d and press enter. It will list all the tables that are inside this database. The table will have a few columns for bike information. First is a unique ID column. So add a column to the bikes table named bike ID. So we write alter table bikes, add column called what? Bike ID. Give it a type of serial, so it will automatically increment. Uppercase please. Serial and primary key. So we will also make it a primary key. Semicolon is important, do not forget. Done. Table has been altered. Next, use the display command, so /d to view all the details. So this is not the correct, still right. I think what they mean to say is /d, and I write bikes and semicolon. So use the display command to view details of the bikes table. So I think if you want to view what the primary key column is, whether there are any other constraints, whether there are any other things to look out for, this will tell us. Cool. So as you can see here, this table has a column called bike ID. The column's type is integer. I don't know what collation is yet in terms of this thing. It is a not null column, so we can't put an empty value in this column anywhere, and it also uses serial, so it will automatically enter the next value for the next entry. Anyway, next, cool, the first column is set. Yep. Add a column named, so I'll refer to this. Okay, add a column named type, so add column type. For the type of the bike, make it a varchar, char, varying character 50, so it will allow 50 character up to 50 characters in that cell or column, and we give it a constraint of not null. Done. Display the details of the bikes table again. Cool. So I'll refer to my previous command. It looks weird, but this is the only command that I wrote. This alter ta something whatever it was, it just happens to appear because we are using this code road server, code ally server, whatever. Yep. Now you can see bike id and type appearing, so both columns are added. First two columns look good, yes they do. Add a column named size to the bikes table, that is an integer and has the not null constraint. This will be for the size of each bike. Cool. So next column called size, lowercase please. Size, it will be an integer and not null, so I'll change varchar to int. Done. And the table has been altered. Next, add a column to the table named available. It will be a boolean, so available, and we make it a boolean and a constraint of not null, so not null stays as is. Also give it a default value of true. This will be set to false when someone rents out a bike. I don't know how to set a default value. Let's get a hint instead. Then alter table, add column boolean not null and default true. That's how I use it. Okay, so default true, correct. Yep, table altered and level passed. Display the details of bikes again, so slash lowercase d bikes semicolon. Done. Now we have 4 columns here. One is boolean, one is integer, 2 are integers, and one is a varchar. Cool. That table is done for now. Create another table named customers. Gladly. Add column called customers. It will store the name and phone number for each customer that rents a bike. So that is a hint for us. Now it doesn't say whether it should be null or not null. I'm not sure about that, but that means it stores a name and phone number for each customer that rents a bike. Oh, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. We're supposed to create a table, not a column. My bad. So create table called customers semicolon enter. Nicely done. Add a customer ID, of course. I'll clear this. Right, now alter table called customers, add column called what? Customer ID. What will you be? You will be serial and a primary key. So none of these values.